I think this is like recording, like writing down like all the stuff that's happening.
Oh, she is. She is.
It'd be kind of cool to like try and make it like an animated sort of series.
That would be cool.
Like obviously not like
Yeah,
fully detailed animated. It would be kind of like Carbot sort of level animation, maybe a little bit like one step more detailed than that, but it wouldn't be like Box Partner level.
No.
Because I'm just not that good at a job. But it'd be kind of cool just taking the time to like read, because like obviously I'm there, I've experienced it, so I know what it was like when it happened. But also being able to like recreate it to make it remake it to make it look cooler from a theatrical point of view. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hello. Welcome back to Leave First Ask Questions Later. We're up to episode 9. I'm surprised we've gotten this far. I'm Initiativ, as usual. I'm joined here with Jamaican.
Oh,
Okay. So
yeah, I don't know how it gets more awkward every week, but it does.
yeah, well, to think that next one will be episode 10. Double digits.
Yeah, I gotta move the freaking logos around to make room for the number on the thumbnail. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, that sounds like fun. Anyway, how have you been? What have you been up to?
Just mentally recovering from Monday. We were supposed to do the podcast on Monday, but we had to let our little doggy go on Monday, so I
Oh,
wasn't really
really?
feeling up for it. Yeah, he was kind of like on the like deteriorating the last few years because he
Mm,
couldn't really move his back, like he lost. He's basically like what's the word for it? Oh shit! What's people? He was
Paraplegic?
basically he was essentially like from like the bottom half down. He couldn't really do anything. Like he couldn't move his legs or anything. So he's just been on the downhill the last few years. Uh, Mum finally decided it was time to just let him go. So I mean, it's pretty old.
Uh,
So it feels
how
a little
old
bit
was
weird.
he?
But yeah,
How old were they?
I can't remember exactly actually. He was either pushing like 19 or 20.
Oh
So
god. Okay.
yeah.
So he had a long life then.
Yeah, he was doing. He did good. So I'm not really
Uh,
I'm not really too upset. Like I had a lot of time to prepare for it. So
yeah, but
like
it's never easy when a pet goes though.
yeah, it's not. But at the same time, I don't like lately. He's been like he last few weeks he was kind of distressed a lot because he couldn't move, he couldn't drink water and everything, so he kept barking every hour or two, and then you have to go check up on him, and then he go bark again.
Yeah,
It's kind of just like he was deteriorating
yeah,
because he was like losing hair and stuff, and his back was kind of all not looking so great. So like on one hand, it kind of sucks because he's not around anymore, but on the other hand, at least he's
yeah,
not in like he's not like in pain or anything like that.
yeah.
It's pretty peaceful, I guess. So
Mm.
yeah, that was my week. So I'm kind of just been mentally recovering from that. I've seen you made some poor life choices.
So did you. You made a poor life choice as
Not
well.
as not as bad as you.
That's debatable. Hey, I just started playing WoW again. You made enough time.
It's actually not too bad. How has WoW been? I've seen you like borderline degenning that shit the last few days.
It's been weird. It's
Have
been
you
very
actually?
weird.
I'm assuming you've been actually enjoying yourself.
Yeah, it's been fun. I've just been doing quests, like going around doing quests in the new area. Been pretty good. Been pretty fun. Uh, um, I because they like when I expansion, which came with no, I bought the War Within expansion coming out next year, and it came
Oh
with dragon
my
fights. But
god.
yeah, and so it came with level 70 character boost. So I boosted my paladin up to level 70, and I
I
made him
thought
a
you were gonna
tank.
make another character, and it's like,
Oh god no. Although I did make an evoker. I did
yeah, I
just
thought you were
a
gonna make.
new.
I thought you were gonna make one of the Dragon Boys.
I did, but it's just sitting there at level 61 or something. Yeah, because it starts at level 58, like how Death Knight
Does
used
it
to.
feel weird? Like,
Oh, it feels weird.
because
Like,
I remember when I re-downloaded RuneScape and came back, and then you didn't see me for like 2 weeks.
yeah.
Like, is
I,
that what's gonna happen? Are we gonna
oh,
reschedule the
it's
next?
awkward. It's weird.
Yeah, we're gonna reschedule the next podcast for next year, or like, what's going on?
No, it's I mean, it feels they've added so like they've added things and like taken things away. It's like it's weird. I'll just say it's gonna take a little bit to get used to.
Is it kind of like when they changed stuff in Ark from Survival Evolved,
A little bit,
or is it more
a little bit.
drastic?
Probably a bit more drastic than that. Like the
I've never played WoW enough to have a rhythm of stuff, so I have no point of reference. By the way,
they keep. I'm basing this off like how I remember it, like 4 expansions ago. It's like so
Dude,
that it's
if
okay.
the game
It's
hasn't
bound to
changed,
change.
if the game hasn't changed at all from four expansion, like in four expansions, then I'm gonna be a little bit concerned.
Yeah, like there's new abilities. There's only passive, like only passive. Yeah, it's although I do prefer this new passive system. It's a lot better than the other. Like pick one of 3 options.
Is that
It's a
the
lot
skill
better.
tree thing?
Yeah,
Or wasn't the whole point of
this
that
new
to
one's
like
a lot better.
simplify it?
It was, but I prefer the bit more complexity with the new one. Although it is kind of just
So when are you streaming Hardcore WoW next week, or
never. I'm not going to do hard. I don't like losing characters. That's in any game, whether it be Diablo. Hey, I
play
put effort
play
into that character. I'm not going to fucking lose it.
plays Ark? My
Yeah, but I don't.
crossbow, my long neck.
Okay, but I'm not permanently losing that character. If I had to restart the character every time I died in Ark, like start from level 1 again,
How funny would that be, though?
like an hardcore Ark, yeah,
Yeah,
screw
you just spawn on the beach and a freaking Giga is there, and then you're just like, guess we're not spawning on this beach anymore.
that. Yep. Yeah, I've got another level 60 character boost sitting there, but I don't know what character to use it on. Probably use it on my Death Knight.
But what have you been doing? Just running around like
Doing quests, like just doing quests, getting used to
story
the system.
quests? Or,
Yeah. I there's like post story quests because of being having level 70 character skip. It's like skip some shit. I don't really care about that. But like it gives you some boost, like some bonuses, like doing the skip. But yeah, it's it's been an experience.
I mean, overall
It's
positive?
yeah. I mean, I joined it. I mean, I was randomly invited to a guild today and I accepted it. They seem nice. Haven't done any dungeons or like raids yet. My gear's not good enough for that. I could probably
Yeah,
do
I
dungeons.
was gonna
But
like message you yesterday, and I saw you're wow. I'm just like, I'm gonna just let him cook. You know what I mean? Like, I don't wanna break the immersion.
but yeah, it's let's just say that if things keep going, like if I keep putting things could go bad for me.
I
Like,
mean, look, let's be honest. You were never gonna finish Baldur's Gate 3 anyway, so you might as well just.
yeah, I mean, I was gonna stream that tonight, but I can always do it after the podcast. I might do
You
that.
could. Or keep it to like 2 hours. Still plenty of time.
Friday. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can start at any time really. But yeah, so far it's been fun. Well, for however long it stays like that will be another thing, but at the moment it's been fun.
How's the have they added the new warbands thingy system yet?
No, that's when War Within comes out.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm just like, how's the world of Warcraft loading screen that looks like the friggin' roster character select screen from Lost Ark.
Yeah, that's with the next expansion. So yeah, that's not in yet.
So what have actually like they changed yet? Like,
It's weird seeing people from different servers on my screen.
wait, so it's like seeing like someone from Vault and Mari on the same.
Yeah, like you're running through Punica or like Algacia and you're seeing like people from Mari there on like when they run Volton.
Well, how long did it take them to work it out?
I don't know, like I have no idea how long it's been like that. And like there's even you can
Because
group up with
RuneScape's
the other
pretty much done
factions in
that since
dungeons.
day one. So,
Like in an instance, like for dungeons, I could group up with Alliance, even though I'm Horde. That's a weird one
oh
for
no,
me.
they changed that. I remember hearing about that like a year and a half ago.
But yeah, like for me, that's a weird one. Like that's
Wait, which are you? You're Horde, right?
yeah, all the way Horde.
No, that was an alliance buff right there, 100%.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know much
But yeah,
about WoW, but all I know is if you had to compete between how many players there were on freaking Bergstrom and how many players there were on Alliance, I don't know, man.
but yeah, like it's weird seeing. Yeah, it's a weird one. But yeah,
I
it's
was
been pretty
playing
good.
Ark earlier today.
Yeah, how'd that go for you?
I keep getting that weird thing where it keeps re-downloading the mods every time I join a server. So if I try and relog
I
because I get the camera glitch,
Yeah, I think we need to update the actual server.
yeah, I think the server has to actually update. But it's like part of me is just like, is it worth having the Arc Editions mod on the server if we're not even going to tame them anytime soon, and it's just going to get annoying.
Yeah,
Like the only ones that I would feel like is worthwhile keeping is the Ceratosaurus and the Brachy,
yeah,
because those are the only ones we actually see. That's actually that's like there was one that attacked
yeah,
my base today. I shot it in the face and it ran over to my wall, started kicking the wall. So
yeah.
it actually damaged it. It did like a third of the HP before I killed it. So,
Yeah. Okay.
well, yeah, and then I killed it, and then my RG took like 5 years to harvest it. Gave me like 500 hide, like 3 stacks of meat. It was great.
They give a lot. They give a lot of fucking resources. It's nice.
Yeah, I should have got hopped on the Rex or something like that and got even more. But you know what? Living you learn. There's
Yeah.
a Titanosaur like literally on the other side of the river from my base, so I kind of don't want it to wander over because that's gonna be awkward because it's just gonna go into my base and just trample everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't been on much because I think the server was down for a bit, or like the version updated and the server didn't update or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Something happened.
I've been gone like the weekends, so I came back and there was like a whole bunch of spoiled meat. So I could actually make narcotics and stuff like that. But
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
like at the moment for me, it's just resource gathering, and if there's any good supply beacon that drops near my base, I just get it. I just want to expand my area. I just want to build. Like I'm in that cycle where like exploration is kind of taken care of. I just want to build. I just want to build something ridiculous. Like something where like you load in and everyone who sees it goes, "Holy shit, what is that?"
Yeah.
But yeah, Scar was on today for a little bit. And
Do you know what he's building?
he's building near the red obelisk, but he wants to build in the snow. So
Okay. Oh, okay.
yeah, I don't know how he's gonna like. He gets one of those camera glitches flying over the snow. He's screwed, like straight up screwed.
Yeah. That's yeah.
So I don't know what's causing that. I have a feeling it might be the Super Spyglass mod, but I'm not sure. I haven't done enough research on it, but yeah. Apart from that, it's chill. It's kind of like if I don't want to fully relax and zone out by playing Palea, I'll play Ark, which kind of just keeps me on my toes every so often. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you know when you're doing like loot runs on Tarkov and like 9 out of 10 raids is chill, but then there's that one raid where you run into like a scab boss or like another player
Oh,
and
yeah.
he gets the adrenaline going for a little bit. It's
Yep.
kind of like that.
Yeah. I can see that comparison. Yeah.
I've been on the Lost Ark degeneration. Soul Eater
Just
came out.
you've been doing you've been doing like a whole bunch of chaos dungeons.
No, 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 no. I've been going full degen. I've been doing my Guardian raids. I've been doing cubes.
I actually did cubes last night.
But so did I. It was great. Because the thing is,
Felt
I had to
weird
get
doing cubes.
level 5 gems for my Slayer and my Arcana, so we had to farm them.
Ah, yeah.
And
Yeah.
then on top of that, I was poor, and on top of that,
When was I?
I ran out of chaos dungeons, and I wanted to do. I actually wanted to do more. It's
Yeah.
so weird. It's so weird saying this. It's like I have 27 characters now, but
Oh
28 if you
damn.
count Jumpstart servers, and I'm still running out of stuff to do.
Chaos dungeon one.
No, no, I literally run out of chaos dungeon.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just like, what do I do now? I'll just do Guardian, and I do Guardian raids, and it's like, okay, all my Guardian raids are done now. What do I do? I guess we
There are all
just do
these things
cube.
called raids.
No, all my raids are done. The only raids I
Yeah.
have left is a Khan. I have 4 Khans left, and there's no lobbies that will let me in, so I can't do a Khan.
True. Yeah.
Like all my Kyan girls are done. My Brels are done. All my clowns are done. Like what else do I do? Like I did Boltons, I did Vicuses, I even did an Argos on the Arcana. I went into an Argos with Arcana, had Emperor 3 and Adrenaline 2, and I still got upright with no
Wait,
gems.
really?
Yes.
Wait, how?
I don't know. I actually don't know. Because I was like 1470 at the time, and it was like a card run lobby, and everyone was like 1460, 1490. There's like a couple of 1500s there. And I don't know what they were doing. Maybe they just went. I didn't look at their build, so maybe they might have had no engravings. I don't know. But I just went in there. I was sweating hard, trying to like push buttons as much as I can. I feel like I'm playing, literally playing Invoker. And I got Dodger on gate 1. I got Dodger on gate 2. I got freaking Upright on gate 2 and gate 3. I got.
Wow. Okay. Huh.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because I'm glad that I didn't make one when I could, because now that I'm still garbage at the game, but now that I'm a little bit better at the game than I was before, I can actually think about just playing the class instead of thinking about doing the raid.
Yeah.
Like the mechanics that I have to worry about, I just have to focus on like, am I pushing my buttons right and all that. So
Yeah.
it's actually not too bad. I'm gonna be honest.
Well,
I haven't
I
even
mean,
geared her up yet.
you already answered my other question, which is what spec you're playing.
I mean, I am hard avoiding any spec classes from now on after Ignite Assault. Like,
But you're
I
also
don't.
playing Emperor to spec.
Huh? Nah, Emperor's
You're,
swiftness. Empress is
you
a
playing,
spec.
oh, you're playing. Oh, I thought you said you're playing Emperor.
Nah, Empress is the spec one. I'm playing Emperor, which is like the spam buttons and press Z and X and hope that you don't drop inputs and try and remember what.
But
It's literally like learning Yu-Gi-Oh for the first time again. It's great.
surprisingly enough, the Empress, the spec version, moves around more than the Swiftness class does.
I know. That's why I didn't play it because I watched like there's this like one ability on Emperor where you kind of like zigzag like to the side. It's like one of your weak point
Yeah,
skills, and it's got like 2 stacks, I think.
yeah, it does.
And that throws me off because I never know which direction I'm gonna move when I use it.
Yeah.
Because it's like I'm gonna be standing. I can already see it happening. I'll be in Braille Gate 3. The laser comes out and I'll push it by accident. And I'll like sidestep into one of the pizza slices that's bad, and I'll just die.
Oh. Yeah, yeah, I can see that happening.
So like I'm trying to learn that. The Chaos Dungeon is fun, man. It's actually fun.
Yeah, yeah. Especially when you get the Emperor card and you just hit it and
Oh
everything
no,
just
that
barely
not
dies.
even that. Like when I get that, that's kind of cool. But like my favorite is I use the card storm one where you hold it down and you can just like spin around and you turn into like
Oh,
a
yeah,
it's like a really shitty surge cannon.
yeah,
I don't know why it's satisfying. The noise it makes when I'm doing like
yeah.
it's just funny to me. But yeah, so I'm I have to get her 5x3 at some point. But I already have 2 of the accessories, so I just need to get the class engraving accessory and then 2 other accessories, and then I'm Gucci in the hood.
Mm, okay.
So and she runs mass increase, which makes me happy. There's
Yeah.
2 out of the 3 classes that I've made run mass increase,
Yeah, that's
so
true.
I don't have to get shit on anymore for running mass increase on my scouter and my deathblade when I'm running on actual classes that can use it without punishment.
Good point.
But yeah, no, it's been fun. Getting her to 1490 in a day would not recommend.
Why is that?
Because it's a pain in the ass.
How many pieces did you pity?
Hmm?
How many pieces did you hit pity on?
I can't even remember. That's not even part of my memory bank at the moment.
Oh god.
Because my second gun lancer Thanos is 1580 now, but he hasn't been a Khan yet. So I got 4 1580s and then 20 1540s and then 3 like 1490 ish region.
Yeah.
So I've been doing all my Hanus and prepping myself for the 1540 push in 3 weeks' time because I didn't have
Yeah.
the path for Soli to buff on any of them, so I got to do it the El Clasico way.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, but there was I was gearing up the Arcana in Vern, and some person was just like, "Hi, I'm a returning player. Is it worth honing my gear to like my gear to plus 16?" It's just like, what eye level are you, bro? It's like I'm 1495. He's like, no, don't do that, bro. Just do Brel. And I was talking to him for a bit. And I did the old shameless plug, like if you want help with Brel, that's my specialty right now. Like
Yeah. Oh god.
and turns out
Famous plug.
he's a South Australian gamer like myself. So
Oh,
he has another friend that
you
is
find
also
them.
yeah,
You
I don't know
you find the
how.
wall.
So yeah, so he joined. I'm not sure if you checked, but he joined the guild. So 2 people joined the guild. Him and his buddy. So
Okay.
now we have 4 active members. So
Also,
yeah,
did our guild counts, like our guild
yeah. The maximum
points,
guild
spike
count went
up?
up to 100.
I was like, wait,
Yeah,
I looked at the other, I was like, wait,
yeah. No, that
that's
was
odd.
with the
Why is it
last
100?
update. Yeah, that was with the last update. So yeah, hopefully those guys come in whenever I do Brel this week, probably tomorrow. Um,
Fair enough.
I was doing some raids with Daniru. Apparently, there's a new title. There's like a Makoko teacher, whatever title thing that you can get.
Is that?
And yeah, apparently you have to get into Lost Ark Discord and get like the Makoko teacher, whatever thingy role to get the title in the game.
Okay. And how
Which
do
is
you
kind
go
of
about getting that?
disappointing. Which is yeah, it's kind of disappointing because like I thought it would be like if you're actively helping Makokos in like like an actual system in the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was kind of weird. So I'm a little bummed out about that. But I did some raids with him. He experienced the Princess Maker Gunlancer in Sonnevel. So so basically now every time he like I have someone to do Sonnevel with now because every time he wants to do Sonnevel, he wants the princess. He wants the Princess
Oh,
Maker. He got 79% Cruel Fighter at Sonnevel.
God damn.
Because the
Oh,
support like because he plays with his partner and they like trade carries and his partner was playing like support and
okay.
she doesn't have Master of Spears, right? She only has a was it is it you have a plan?
Yeah.
And I have Master of Spears, so he's getting going in there with a Princess Maker gun lance that's bringing dark grenades with a support that has you have a plan and you have a gun lancer with Master of Spears 30. So everything he's hitting for is like literally double what he normally hits for. And the boss is just standing there. He doesn't have to worry about stagger checks, destruction checks. He doesn't have to worry about HP potions or anything like that. He literally just pushes buttons and does the number. And it's like so fast. It's like a 3 minute run.
Damn. Okay.
So I kind of want to make more princess maker. I want to have I want to have three princess makers because Brandon's also got a princess maker on an old account as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's been fun. And then I have people to do Hanus with as well. Because
Oh.
they they took shifts to do Hanus with me. So we went in like duos and took two pugs, and they still run out of characters before I
Oh god.
Four people ran out of characters before I did. I was just like, hey, I still
God
got
damn.
three left, and just like, we're out, dude. We don't have any left.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, so that's fun. But yeah, nah, it's been pretty good. How are you finding your Soul Eater that you totally didn't get peer pressured into making because you had a free ticket?
I didn't get peer pressured into it. I just had a free ticket, a free power
Yeah,
pass. And I
yeah.
thought, why not?
Because you're
I
playing the
mean,
opposite spec as I am. You're going the crit spec build, right?
yeah, I'm going full moon, which is the
Are you
like the
going
full
full
spec build.
spec, like 1700 spec? Are you going 1550?
Yeah, I'm going to full spec.
How are you finding it though?
Uh, Pretty good. I mean, I could run raid captain. Like, see, I enjoy playing spec classes because for me, that's like it's a
Big
stat the
number.
class is meant. No, it's not so much big number. It's like, oh, I'm playing the class the way it's meant to be used, kind of thing. Like it's a stat there specifically for the class. But I like using that. But what I like even more is having max movement speed.
See,
And if
that's
I
why I'm
can have
playing
both
Swiftness
on the same
classes. I don't give
character,
a shit about big numbers, man. I just want to be able to feel like I'm freaking Ultra Instinct when I'm doing the raids.
but if I can do both on a character, then I'm
Yeah.
gonna do both on a character.
Uh,
Because I can run raid captain on have full spec on a soul eater. I'm gonna do it. Like, yeah, it's been pretty good.
what's your Soul Eater looking like though? Have you geared her up at all, or does she have
Uh, no gem. She's still 4x3 plus one.
Well, like double
Um,
class and then three. Like what? Grudge, Raid Captain, Adrenaline, or
that sounds right. I think.
because what's your fifth?
But, oh,
You don't run Hitmaster, right? You run. What do you run?
uh, what? Full Moon, Grudge, Raid Captain, Adrenaline,
What's the fifth one?
Team Blunt, Team Blunt.
Keen Blunt. Yeah, that's right. But it wouldn't be worth running Keen Blunt on a 4x3 right now. You're better off getting Adrenaline and Raid Captain.
Yeah,
Yeah, my Arcana right now is Emperor 3, Raid Captain 3, Adrenaline 2.
okay.
That's pretty good considering I haven't spent any Fions on her yet. So
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
like the stats are there. I don't have any negatives somehow from all the random jewelry that I found.
Really? Huh.
Yeah. So but she like the one thing I have noticed is she is kind of squish.
Oh yeah,
But I'm
very
not
sweet.
sure if that's because like the actual gear qualities in like orange red instead of yellow or green. So I'm probably missing
No,
like
she is very
3,000
squishy.
HP.
She's very squishy.
And I'm not running Grudge yet, so that's gonna be fun. The counter is God tier.
Oh yeah, that's a good counter.
I now
Yeah,
understand what that counter is like, and it's on like a 5 second cooldown, which is insane.
yeah. And you now understand why I was getting some of those counters.
Yeah, because I was trying to, I was soloing Descaluta, right, just to practice her, and like he does the little the flyback thing before he does the counter swoop thing. And I was like, does this
Yeah.
make it? And then I cast it, and it freaking hits it. I'm just like, that's like, I feel like a freaking Diablo mob right now, just off screening Descaluta. Like,
Yeah.
is it bigger range than Holy Sword?
It's about the same.
Because it feels
I-
like longer range.
Yeah, it's about the same range, I think.
Wow. All three of the like Soul Eater gives me a headache to play because it's just got so much like visual stuff on the screen and it makes my head hurt because I keep losing track of where my character is. But
Yeah, you're saying.
Predator feels like my Predator isn't even geared yet. She's only level 2 class engraving, and she already
I'm very strong.
freaking she pumps
It's strong.
damage, man. She freaking pumps damage, man. It's disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's like
Played a
1500. I
good
went into Descaluta. I used one brutal impact. It was like 45 mil damage. I'm just like, what? How is this
Yeah.
fair?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm pressing like 50 million buttons in Arcana. I'm just seeing like 500 Ks on the screen. And I draw Emperor. I use it. And it does like 7 mil damage. And it's just like, huh?
Yeah. It doesn't
And then
feel
Soul
fair,
Eater is just
but
like a whole bunch of numbers, but it actually pumps. It doesn't pump as hard as Predator, but it still pumps.
yeah.
So I don't know. I'm kind of enjoying. I'm still gonna make a Reaper though.
You
Because
are?
yeah, I asked the guys, I'm just like, hey, should I make a Reaper, a Summoner, or an Arcana? And 8 of them responded, and 4 of them said Reaper, and 4 of them said Arcana. And I'm just like, well, I guess I'll just make Arcana a Reaper then. And then one of them was just like, ah, good joke. Just pick one. It's just like, and one of the other guys is like, I don't think he's joking.
Oh god.
Well, so I need to say because I what I was thinking about manually leveling the Arcana, but
Okay.
it if I based on my previous attempt, I had the what you call it, the Story Express thing, whatever it was.
Yeah.
It took me 19 hours to get my artist from um like start of the game till what you call it
Tier 3.
to finish South End, basically.
Okay.
So I wasn't gonna do that because I wanted to at least have a 1490 before this reset, so I can um, do Braille next reset. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I did something bad, right? Please don't hate on me for doing this. All right. I used
Yeah.
the knowledge transfer system in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used it was great because you know how you get the leapstone boxes from the event and stuff?
Yeah.
I piled up like so much materials to get ready for the character slot expansion that I had enough to get like 3 characters to 1490 in a week.
Okay.
Because so they got rid of the tier 2 materials, right? They got rid of like
Yeah.
the blue leaps and the blue
Yeah.
so basically tier 2 is just using tier 1 materials. So you need the shards and you need the leapstones, right?
Yeah.
If you open one of the when you go into challenge abyss, you know how you get the boxes with the resources in them?
Yeah.
If you open one of them, it gives you like 270 of the tier 1 leapstones.
Okay.
And then like I used the shard pouches that I got from the event to get enough shards, and then I literally just tapped my because it's like the armor set goes from like you get it from North Vern all the way up to Punica. So it's just one armor set. There's no like gear transfer or anything. It's not 100% tap chance anymore, like all the way, which is freaking dumb. But
Oh,
it starts at like 100, and then when you get it, I don't know what the item level score is. It's like 605 and then 685 or something like that to get to Rowendell, and then Yorn's like 805, and then 865 for Phaeton, and then Punica's 1100 or something.
yeah.
So each tier that you go up, it like the honing rate goes down by like 10%. So like when you're pushing to like 1100, it's still like 50% honing rate or something like that for the armor instead of just being 100% like how they had it before.
Yeah.
So that was kind of annoying because obviously I was going to pity on weapon every single time,
Of course.
which actually didn't happen. I pitied on every level of weapon except for the last tap, which I one tapped. So
Perfectly balanced. And then
yeah,
those are
it
the
was
ways this.
freaking annoying because you needed like because of the way the leap stones like ramp up.
Yeah.
Because the tower doesn't really give that much until like the later part of towers, and I'm just too lazy to. I was too lazy to go into a tower with like Emperor 3 Arcana that had like 600 swiftness and then the rest rainbow stats.
That could be a rough time.
Even though it's only like 20 floors for tier 1 and tier 2 tower. But I will
Yeah.
probably do it for Reaper though, because Reaper's going to be a lot easier than Arcana because you just put Hunger on and then you just put swiftness accessories and just go ham. So I could probably save some resources by doing tier 1 and tier 2 tower because it's like 40 floors. It'll take me like an hour and a bit.
Yeah.
I am not making spec classes for the foreseeable future. All of my classes will be swiftness classes. I don't care if I do ZDPS. Doesn't matter. I don't
Yeah.
ever want to. I don't ever want to. Do you remember when I was on my gun lancer and I didn't have spirit absorption? I was crit spec. I don't ever want to feel that ever again.
Okay.
I don't want to be like I don't want to be like that fat kid chasing after the ice cream truck. You know, everybody else is running off, and I'm just like, wait for
Yeah.
me! I got my pocket money. Wait for me, I'm coming. I don't ever want to do that ever again, right? So
Yeah.
we're
Mm.
slowly we're slowly transitioning most of my classes to like the swiftness variants. So I'll probably
Nice.
make like a YouTube video guide on Lost Ark soon, how to do ZDPS but still be the zoomiest bitch in the room.
Like, God damn it, okay.
Because that's basically me. But yeah. No, it's been fun. Like the new patch, even though it was literally just Soul Eater, everyone's like molding, like no balance patch, no this, no that. We had like the Ocean Liner update, which has been freaking god tier. I redid all my Una's tasks to the leap stones.
That is a good one. That
Took
is
me
good.
like half an hour to reset like the other 12 characters to leap stones. It was so good. But other than that, it was just Soul Eater, and then people are just like panic honing to Voldus, which I probably won't even get to week one anyway. So I think I may be doing a learning party for Brown this week.
The only thing that would have made this patch better is if it had the battle item update.
If it had the battle items like straight up, if it didn't have the Soul Eater and Soul Eater got delayed by 2 weeks and we just got the battle items tab, honestly, I think it would be a lot better than what we got.
Yeah, probably would have.
No, it's been decent actually. Like there's very few weeks where I run out of raids. Like my roster is specifically designed to not run out of raids, but
Yeah.
it's actually insane how fast they've gone this week. Especially the Kyan girls. The Kyan girls were pretty much all on eye level and they just went past like nothing.
Yeah. Oh.
I even did like a learning Volton run. Well, not a learning Volton run, like just one of the guy that invited to the guild.
Yeah.
He wanted to like learn Volton because he quit. I think like 1 or 2 weeks after Vicus came out.
Okay. Yeah.
So and his friend never did Vicus because he quit like just before Vicus came out, right? Because that was when like the first wave of burnout started hitting. So
Yeah.
he wanted to do Volton just to get back into it. Apparently back in the day when he used to do Volton, I can't remember if this was true or not, but apparently they used to weigh orb. Like
What?
weigh first and
I
then
don't
do the orb. I don't
know.
ever remember. I only remember orb weigh, X2 orb, and weigh X2.
I remember Way
Yeah,
using Way on both of them.
yeah. So
Way
it was kind
X2.
of it was kind of funny because he stuffed up like the first two pulls because he kept doing like he kept going 6 o'clock for the first orb and then when like he was just running around the middle when everybody else was 6 o'clock away.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like I'm there with my gun lancer, 1581 gun lancer, and I'm just vibing because I'm playing Princess Maker Gate 1. So I'm doing like ZDPS. No one cares because they're busy flaming all the people that kept stuffing up. And then I switched to my main
Yeah.
build. I switched to my main build on Gate 2, and the raid lead didn't use Balthor because everyone was just pushing deep. Like we're all like 1490 and above, right?
Yeah.
So everyone's just pushing DPS, and the raid leader doesn't Balthor, even though like the boss is like 120 bars or something like that. And then
Oh, yeah.
three people are like left alive, me and two other people, and they vote restart, and I'm just like, dude, I'm like 1580. I could solo this shit. Why are we
Yeah.
restarting?
Yeah. Oh god.
It's like, oh, I died. Restart. It's just like, god damn, man. Is this what it's like in the trenches? Because I haven't really done Bolton in a hot minute. Like just pugged it. So,
Yeah.
but yeah. Would you be happy to do a Vicus learning party next week?
Blacklist learning party?
Yeah. I think it'll be two
Uh
people learning, and then like two people that think they know the raid and potentially making screw ups, and then the rest of the people just kind of there.
what classes are they on?
One of them is on a gunslinger, 1495 gunslinger, and the other one is on an arcana.
Like Gunslinger and Arcana, the two squishiest classes in the game. Okay.
Reaper squishy on an arcana.
Two, I said two of the, not the two squishiest, two of the.
I don't
But
think he'll
yeah,
be too bad, to be honest. I think they'll probably die like a couple of times on each mechanic, and then that's it.
is it reset if they die, or just keep going through?
That's I don't know. See how we go.
I mean, I could take support or DPS, so I don't mind.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
I
mind.
mean,
I like if I was gonna do it, I'd take the artillerist just to make sure tentacles is covered. I've literally
I mean,
had like every run that I've taken artillerist, I've had people like 5 people dead, and I just drop the turret on one side, and he deals with like all 4 tentacles on that side, and then I just kill the other 4 on the left hand side.
yeah.
While there's like 2 other people mind control chasing after me, and the only reason I don't get CC'd is because I have the shield on that gives me push immunity.
I mean, I could take the Soul Eater
You could.
just because
Ah,
that's not that strong at the moment. It doesn't have any gems. It's only 4x3.
yeah. You could do
Yeah,
what I
I could
did
take
and
that.
just did like 40 cube tickets and farmed level 5 gems for my Slayer and my Arcana.
I could also, but I'm not gonna say it. No, I could also just go into Vicus without any gems, like you do.
That was that one time, alright? And that wasn't Vicus, that was Argos, okay?
I'm pretty sure there's been more than once.
No, there was one run where they said it before I went in. I had to switch and get my gems before we went in. But the only time I've actually not gone in with gems was that Argos run. Because that was on my GT Destroyer, and I'm just like, why is he doing 0 damage when he's in gravity training?
Yeah. Oh well. But
Because
yeah, I
I
mean,
think I might be in a Khan learning part. Actually, I might actually ask him. Because Danny's doing a Khan learning party, but they're looking for a support. And instead of me going, you could just go. Because it's more valuable. Because I already know the raid. Right? It would be more valuable for you because you'll be there learning the raid anyway, and you're on support and you get your support done.
it depends when they were doing it.
I think they're doing it tomorrow sometime. Because he usually streams
Yeah,
around the same time that I do. He usually finishes like before me or around the same time. So
I mean, we could support together unless they've got another support.
no, they got another. They're literally only looking for a support. So like,
Oh,
I might message him and ask him if he's still got that slot free. Because I think because these guys are better than I am, dude. So like, like
okay.
I went to Hades. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna bring my trash summoner, and it's like a 1540 summoner on eye level, and then we finished the Guardian raid run, and they did like 52% cruel fighter. It's like okay, cool,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
sure,
God. Ah, it's always the way.
because they
And
do
yeah,
they do they do hard brawl as well, so they do like hard brawl like 4 or 5 times a week, so you could maybe potentially just get your hard brawl cleared there as well.
maybe. I mean, I do want the big horns. We want those.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be real, me supporting at a con. If Mooney's in the raid, it's literally me just timing my holy protections and godsend so he doesn't die because he's greeting DPS. And if it's not, then it's just either me dying first and the other 3 people in my party carrying, or everybody in my party dying and I'm just running around as a pally supporting nobody. That's like how
Fair enough.
every single one of my Akan runs have gone. Like
Okay.
I don't think I've done an Akan where all 4 of us are alive.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh god.
It's either everybody is dead except for me, or I'm dead and everybody else is alive.
Oh.
Like my
Well,
last Akan run, I went with my paladin. Um, was with Hayo and Mooney. So it was Hayo, Mooney, and me, and then we took 5 pugs. And Hayo was raid lead because he was just like, "Does anyone know how to raid lead?" And no one said anything. So Hayo just had to learn how to do the sidereals during the raid.
well. Yeah.
And then
Oh god.
gate two, Mooney, Hayo, and the other person died just randomly, like early on, like before. Like I think it was just after the first football. So I was just running around on Paladin, just countering and just popping judgment. And then I got to like
Oh,
0 bar. I threw Corrosive Bomb, got like 5 counters, then I got MVP for the game. Even though I didn't support anyone for most of it.
oh god.
And then I died on gate 3 and I kind of just watched him carry me. So,
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough.
yeah, I think you'd probably do better at a Khan than I would because like the Lantern mech is going to tilt the shit out of you the first time around, but apart from that, you will literally do everything else better than I will, except for maybe counters because I'm a counter god. So
I don't know. The amount of times I hear you going, God damn it, Initiativ, because I've stolen a counter from you.
yeah, but that's not when you're playing Paladin.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's
Sometimes.
not. It's usually when you're playing freaking Arcana or like Sharpshooter or
It's on most of my characters. It's on a lot of my characters.
yeah. I think it would be kind of cool. It'd be cool if they still let you in. I don't know if they filled up or not, so I'll message them later. But
Okay.
he's really chill. He's not like a WoW initiative toxic leader. You know what I mean? Like I've heard
No, and
stories. I've heard stories.
hey, they deserved it, okay?
Sure.
They deserved it.
But apart
But
from
yeah,
that, it's literally just waiting for Wakanda to come.
yeah,
I haven't even done the
mm,
story for Plesio.
I haven't either. I need to.
It's too lazy. But I'll probably do it on the Soul Eater, the Slayer, and the Arcana. It's fat XP.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apart from that, not much else
And then
happening in
also,
Lost Ark at the moment.
yeah, not much. Been pretty quiet for the last few months, which is good.
Like
Anything else been up to?
the event is kind of good, but if you can get into lobbies,
Yeah. Yeah, Path to Soul Eater.
yeah,
It gives a lot of material, a lot of materials.
yeah, and I still pity. It's great.
Yeah. But yeah, my pistol is like 1531.
Yeah, you'll get your 6 piece this week, and then you go to the moon, and then you get
Yeah,
to
get
play
that
Pistolier and
1540.
Khan, and just get deleted by every single mechanic and
Oh
basic
yeah,
and regular attack. Yeah,
that's the plan. That's the plan.
gonna be weird seeing you having more that like better than like level 7 gems on a character. Freaking El Cheapo.
Yeah. Oh well. Oh well.
I think that's one of the one of the most depressing things is like I at least put some effort into my character, and I every time I apply for a lobby and it says your request has been denied, I'm not mad at the person denying me. I'm just mad at the fact that I know that you will get into lobbies with absolute dog shit geared characters with like level 2 gems, not even that. Meanwhile, my friggin' 5x3 +1 gunslinger isn't getting let into lobbies because it's a gunslinger. I don't know how you do it,
Yeah.
man. Yeah,
And I
someone
guess
thought
people just see my characters and they're like,
so someone
I
was
see that.
trash talking me, saying, "Imagine being a gunslinger main and being shit at the game." And I I was kind of like, it didn't hurt. I just didn't want to inform him of how wrong he was.
Hey, what were you talking about?
I was doing Hanu on my gunslinger, and I was not doing that great. I'm gonna be real. I'm shit at the game. Like
Yeah.
my skill level is only above average, right? So I'm playing gunslinger and Hanu, and this one guy was just talking shit, because I was doing bad because it was literally my first Hanu on guns. I just got it at a 1540. I've never done Hanu on her before. She's 5 by
Oh,
3 plus 1, but I've never done Hanu on her before. So I'm still learning like the range, like, because I'm used to playing melee and she's a range class.
yeah,
So I'm still trying to work out like the range to sit out so you don't get freaking hit by every AoE. And at
yeah.
the end of it, this guy was just full on like flaming me for how bad I am. It's just like, you should switch mains. You're so bad this class. You do like 0 damage. Imagine getting fighter on your main. And I'm just sitting there going like, it's not even worth the energy telling him. Like he was bagging on me like 300 roster, absolute trash at the game, blah 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 blah, because he got like 40 something cruel fighter at the end or something. I'm just sitting there.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there going, like, do I tell him I just got it to 1540 this week, and do I tell him this is like my 20-second ult?
Yeah, even then, he probably still would have like started talking shit for a different reason. Like,
I don't know, man. Like some people, it hasn't been. I'm gonna be honest, it hasn't been that bad. But every so often, you just get one of those. Just I don't know what is wrong with them. Maybe they got dropped as a kid multiple times. I don't know, but
that
some
is possible.
I don't know what it is. It's just like they're just angry at the world, and they just do. It's like it's a video game, bro. Like who cares if
Yeah.
I'm bad? Like okay, ow, you hurt me, sir. I will never recover emotionally from this. You're playing a
Uh,
mayhem zerker. Anything you say is invalid because you eat crayons.
yep. Oh, God damn it.
But yeah, he was super proud that his LOS 18 and level 7 gems beat my LOS 30 with level 5 gems because
Yep. Oh God.
it's fine, dude. It's fine because I've noticed the one good thing about gatekeeping is groups are starting to gatekeep not based on skill anymore. Like there's some groups that I like join and they're just like, yeah, just don't be a dickhead. And it's just because I'll be like, I'm sorry in advance, I'm shit at the game. And I was like, yeah, you'll be alright, just don't be a dickhead. It's like, okay. And then we just go in there, it's like we die once or twice, wipe, reset, and then we get it done, and everyone's chill.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I'm actually hopeful because obviously you have the sweat laws, X3, like 10 times title, whatever. I don't even bother because I don't even have title, so I don't know what those lobbies
Yeah.
are like. But like pugging has actually been fun. Like I've match made all of my Hanus, and I meet like one toxic dude every 20 characters, which is pretty good odds. I'm gonna be real. It's like I don't have to do it twice. I only have to deal with his bullshit once, and then we clear it. If we declare it, we clear it. If we die, we just re-queue and hope he's not in the same party, and
Yeah.
then it's done. And actually, people like being super chill now. So I'm kind of hoping that people realize that honing to 1600 and it ain't it. And just take it because like after we get Voldus, all we have is Thameen, which is what 6 months from now. And then what are we gonna do for the next 6 months?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, that's a good point.
Like what what
Uh,
what are we literally gonna do for the next 6 months? Like KR has been warning us about this like for the last year. Like, oh, we're
yeah.
not getting content this month. This month is a dead month. It's just like, buddy, you like. I don't know how to break this to you, but like,
Yeah. Just wait till there's like 4 months of no content coming out. Then you'll see people really start getting fucking angry.
which is kind of
Oh my
weird
God.
because like every other game isn't like that right now. Like WoW's trying to speed up their content cadence. RuneScape comes out with something once every 3 months. I
Yeah.
don't know what Final Fantasy expansions are like every 6 months or something, isn't it?
Yeah, every 4 to 6 months they come out with like a decent patch.
Yeah, so they're gonna be in for a bit of a reality check, man. So uh,
Yeah.
I'm kind of happy because that gives me more time to gear up all my ults for a con.
I mean, I'm just happy that we've got Honkai, which is every 6 weeks we get a decent content drop.
Dude, Honkai is ridiculous right now.
Honkai's good. I'm loving the Honkai life.
I'm playing it casually and still maxing out my battle pass.
Yeah, it's so good.
I get up, I take a shit, I check my 240 energy, get it done, farm my materials, forget about it. Then before I go to bed, I check it again, and then repeat.
And the event they've got on at the moment, like the fucking social media event they've got, like in
I
game,
haven't even touched that.
it is actually pretty good and gives a
I,
decent amount of rewards. It
I
is
don't
good.
even know what you're supposed to do because I
Basically,
can't
you go
even
around,
redeem.
you you catch ghosts and make clickbait titles. It's good.
Yeah, I can't even
That's the
redeem
event.
freaking codes on my phone. So
Yeah, that's a weird one. That's that is very strange.
I don't know. I'm just sad because I lost the 50/50 on the healer, so the game doesn't want me to have a healer that's not purple, I guess.
What you did get Clara though, so that's
Yeah, but Clara doesn't heal the team.
you did end up getting links though on the normal banner.
On my 286th freaking normal warp ticket, I get links just randomly. And it's like, cool. So those 70 tickets that I wasted on the Fushuan banner, cool. Cool.
Yeah.
I didn't even get anything from that Fushuan banner because I already maxed out Pella and they gave me like 4 of it after I maxed her out. So
Oh god. Yeah. I'm up to I'm at like 70 pity on the event banner. I
I'm
don't
on
know if
like
I want.
35 at the moment. I don't think it's happening, boys. I got like 15 days. I don't think it's happening.
I don't like. I definitely don't want the next event, dude. Looks fucking
Is
weird.
that the doctor dude? It's not a doctor?
No, it's the red-headed dude that's in
Oh,
armor.
it's budget D-Look.
Yeah,
It's
essentially.
D-Look at home.
It's like physical nihility or something, or erudition. I was like, I really don't want you. No,
Yeah, I don't know. Erudition seems kind of just whatever. Like Nihility's fine, but Erudition's kind of like what I don't know.
destruction is just better erudition.
Pretty much, yeah. Especially with a lot of the destruction characters having like wide sweeping AoE anyway on all of their attacks. Like
Yeah,
Jing
like
Lu,
Blade
Dan
and
Hung,
Blade.
even Blade has the double AoE on his ulti and his 5 stack.
They're just better erudition. Like there's
Yeah,
no
pretty
point.
much. Dude, Jinglu Dan Hung right now is with Bronya Lynx actually pumping. Actually pumping.
Oh yeah. In the with the event, it gives you a trial of Hanya. She's the new 4 star on the next banner.
Is that the white
She
hair chick? She's
no,
the Harmony one. She looks like
yeah, she's the Harmony one. She looks
she
dead as
looks
fuck.
like she looks like she looks like Topaz with horn, right?
Uh, kind of.
'Cause I'm kind of sad I didn't get Topaz because that would have been part of my waifu collection. But
But yeah, her thing is like when she attacks, she puts a either she has a buff or she puts a debuff on enemy. Like every second hit gives an extra skill point.
well, I mean, Jinglu is not really skill point heavy, and so
Dan Hung is though.
yeah, but Dan Hung
And
gets Bronya though, so I don't really have a okay. Like he gets skill points because Bronya gives him an extra turn.
okay.
So there's no real
But yeah,
spot for him because I could run like Dan Hung, Blade, and Jinglu in one party, and Jinglu and Blade synergizes really well with each other.
hmm.
Have you
Yeah.
tried that yet? Blade with Jingloon?
Yeah. Yeah, that's my
It's
current
like
game.
every second turn he's doing like the AoE heal.
It's because her fucking passive triggers his passive. It's
Yeah,
so
I
good.
love it. It's so good.
Oh, it's yeah, they're a strong combo.
Yeah.
And then I've got Luocha as well, and they're just constantly healing. Oh,
Yeah,
so good.
yeah, I know. I use it for most of my daily content. I would know. I probably know more than you. I probably use Locha more than you do.
Oh shit.
Because like I use Locha for Echoes of War. I use Locha for Caverns of Corrosion. I use them for even the daily content. It's like I could use Lynx, but he's just better.
Yeah.
And then I use him for
Uh,
like Stagnant Shadow as well. So basically anything that has a
oh,
support character, I will use your healer instead of my own healers.
he's just so good.
I just hope I hope I will get lucky and get this healer, and I hope she's better than Locha, so you don't get it and I can be like suck it mission.
She's not as good as Luocha, but she is a good healer though. Yeah. I don't know if I wanna like risk the 50-50 on her or wait a while.
Well, the problem I have is if I get her, I'd have to swap Bronya out to the Kafka party
Okay.
because I'd have to run. Actually, it wouldn't. I'd have to run. Actually, Bronya wouldn't even fit there as well because I'd have Sampo. Because I'd have like Sampo and then Sampo, Hook, and Kafka. And then I'd probably have like Lynx if I get the new
Yeah.
healer. So it will be like party three, or I'd swap out like, or I just keep her in the main party and just have two wind characters. But that's kind of yucky.
Yeah. Hmm.
She could be in my Clara party. That could be interesting, but kind of sucks because if I had Topaz, I could make like the Clara party a dream.
Yeah, but even in the Clara party, you'd kinda want, Lynx
I'd
though.
I'd still want to I'd still want two follow up attacks, not Bronya plus follow up.
Yeah.
I don't know. It feels kind of weird. It is what it is. We'll see how we go. Maybe I get lucky. Maybe I do. But essentially, I
Yeah.
wasted like 50 tickets on Topaz. I didn't get anything, and then
Yeah.
I lost the 50-50 and I got Clara. And then I'm like 4 tickets away from choosing the banner, like
Yeah, yeah.
296 out of 300.
Yeah, I'm like 10 pulls away from that as well.
So I don't know who to choose if I just go another Bronya and just get her Eidolon up, or if I get something I don't have. Japard,
Yeah.
KW.
Yeah, sure. But yeah. It's, I don't know. I don't know who I'd wanna get for the guaranteed 300.
I'm sure something will come along that'll make it broken. So
Although, like, even though because you lost 50-50, your next ones are guaranteed to be the banner
yeah,
one.
so if I don't get this healer bitch, I can't warp any tickets until I get like until something good comes out. Because I don't
Yeah.
want freaking budget D-Luke.
Yeah, I don't want him either. It looks weird. I swear, if they make him the best erudition, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be
I
annoyed.
still wouldn't get it. I don't care.
He's physical erudition, so he's probably gonna focus on bleed damage. I'm like, yeah,
But the only reason I will get you is if you were a healer or if you are a white girl waifu. That's it.
like, oh what?
Uh, I'm sad I didn't get Topaz. I'll probably still try and get the other one, the zombie girl, whatever her name is.
Zombie go? Oh, Anya. Yeah. Just,
Have
it
you
seems
logged
like it's
into
going to be a very good harmony.
Have you logged into Paleo at all since the update or not?
No, I haven't. Haven't had the chance to. I haven't had
So
the chance
I've been
to
sitting here
play it
for the
yet.
last hour just jumping around my house, like the front of my house area while I've been talking to you.
Yeah.
Because the first
Oh,
15
God.
minutes of it was every villager coming to the front of my house and giving me a wallpaper color.
Oh, okay.
And they don't all come at the same time. They can only come one at a time. So you have to wait for them to like walk off and disappear, and then another person walks up, and you get a wallpaper from them, and then they walk off
Okay.
until you're done. And then
Oh,
I've literally been watching grass grow.
fair enough. Oh, God.
But yeah, you sent me the patch notes yesterday, and then I sent it to the missus, and I'm just like, don't be late for work. And then I woke up today with like a paragraph in all caps about how she's going crazy about all the content inside the new patch.
Yeah. Oh, God.
And
Uh,
we started recording the podcast, and she was still playing Palia. And then she went to, I think she must have gone to bed like 5 or 10 minutes after. But she sent me a message and then like disappeared. So
oh,
it's looking good. It's
it's
delivering.
yeah, it's good. There's games out there like Paleo.
They upgraded the graphics a little bit as well. I've got a little bit more
Did they?
graphical fidelity. Yeah, I got a little bit of bloom going on. My beard's looking fancy. There's a little bit more detail in the models. So there was might have been a slight update to the graphics a little bit. Yeah, I'm
Hmm.
excited. There's gonna be a new area. There's a new monster to hunt. So I haven't tried hunting that because I haven't actually
Yeah.
left the freaking house. So
Also, apparently, like based on the patch notes, it does something weird if it jumps into a flow tree.
it probably just rips your head off and eats you. It's fine.
Oh, so okay. But yeah, that'll probably be the way, like how you get like the like you know how there's like the magical deer in them, like the special chopper. That's
Probably.
probably how you get the magical version of that one.
Probably.
Have it jump into a flow tree. But yeah, Haley is doing good. It's putting out the content. I mean, it's not much content, but it's
They
getting
updated the
there.
tool belt as well, so it doesn't default to axe when you press R.
Oh, thank God. That's enough.
The wait, wait a second. I'm testing this now. If I use my hoe and I press R, it unequips it, and I press R again, it re-equips my previously used tool. Hmm, that's kind of cool. Yeah, are they? Because they're adding the new character, which is a absolute babe. I haven't met her yet, so she probably looks even better in person.
Yeah, I know that she's in the village somewhere. I don't know exactly where. Like, I don't know what her path is. 'Cause I haven't logged in yet, so I don't know.
Also, you can sit on chairs now. So, GG's boys,
Yeah,
we
best part
made
of
it.
the update. You can sit on chairs.
Well, you can switch tools while you're sitting on a chair, so you can look like a serial killer. You can, if you pull the watering can out while you're sitting down, the watering can's like upside down, and it's like watering where your pee pee is.
Okay.
So that looks kind of weird.
Oh, shit.
And then if you pull your bow out, it's like a Skyrim impersonation where the arrow goes through your leg.
Oh, okay.
Like half the bow is in your left leg, and then there's like an arrow shooting out.
So it's just a regular day then.
Nothing scuffed there, boys.
Nope.
Oh, it's been fun. It's like I do want to. I do want to like play it more, but at the same time, I'm enjoying other stuff. So, but the one
Yeah,
thing that's amazing about Palia is it doesn't force you to log in.
yeah. That's one good thing about it. One of the good things about it.
Like I don't feel bad. Like if I don't play it for a week, it's just like, oh no, I missed out on my daily. Blah 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 blah.
Mm.
Like your plants don't even really die because if you have like the water retained, they don't die. They don't
Yeah,
die.
that's true. Yeah, it's very good.
Have you made any start on D&D, or have you been procrastinating?
I've been procrastinating.
Could tell with the delay. Um,
Oh yeah,
I
I
could,
mean,
I'm picturing your face going into like shit, like that kind of reaction.
I did a lot of the preparations like last time, because in case, like, depending which way you guys went,
Did we exhaust
I
all your
did
just in cases, or did we actually leave some leftover
no,
content?
like this was like look at the band account, which I've already organized and like planned out. Like that's sitting there ready to go. And yeah, I'm like 40% prepared. I've got to figure out what's going to happen in town when you bring a body to town. But yeah, it's
What do you mean?
going to be interesting. You're taking the body back to town, aren't you guys?
There's nothing wrong with that. It's perfectly normal. Work.
Mm, yeah, yeah, sure. There's nothing wrong with walking into a fresh corpse into the middle of a.
How did you find the last session?
I found it good. I know Fight Night was zoning off towards like in combat because he messaged me yes, like a few days ago saying that he was starting to zone out in combat and like
Yeah,
like towards the end of the combat.
she's a law Andy. She's not a combat.
Yeah,
She does stuff for the
yeah,
quest. She doesn't do it for the raids. You know,
yeah.
because one of the things is like if she ever got her pro and proper setup, I wonder what it'd be like if she started doing Final Fantasy.
That would be
It's like
interesting.
part of me is just like I kind of want to know what happens there, but the other part of me is like, look, she already has enough unhealthy addictions. We don't need to add to that list.
See, like, if the thing is, if she started playing Final Fantasy 14, would you start playing it with her?
Oh yeah, for sure. But I wouldn't be
That would give
playing
me an
it
excuse
like
to download it.
I wouldn't be playing it like I would be playing like Lost Ark or something. I'd just be like dipping in, and just
Yeah.
you know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't want to like hard commit to another MMO. Like even like PAX Day and um, there's another one. Like apparently Throne of Liberty is looking good as well, but I don't know. I just I just want something that respects my time. You know what I mean? Like
You want an MMO that tastes like a real MMO?
I don't even know what a real MMO tastes like, so it's kind of hard. Like what does a real MMO taste like? And then downloads WoW and just hates myself even more. Like
I mean, true.
she likes
Yeah,
the world building and the story of it. She doesn't really understand how combat works. I guess like it also it's because usually combat happens like the later half, like the second half of the sessions. Usually it doesn't happen like off the rip. So she's already kind of
yeah.
potatoing
Exhausted
a
by
little
that.
bit. So
Yeah, yeah.
it's kind of interesting because like apart from Palia, I don't really see her like retaining anything for more than like 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
Because like normally
Yeah,
she gets
that's
really tired when she plays stuff, and then but Palea is just like that one exception at the moment where she's like, oh shit, it's 10 o'clock. I should go to bed. It's like, yeah, you should.
yeah. Oh, shit.
So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I enjoyed it because like I didn't get deleted on the first turn, so
Yeah. Yeah.
hopefully we don't run into any tech issues this time around, and then
And
we
we
get to
haven't had
them.
really any. We haven't had tech issues like the last few sessions, so it's been good.
Yeah, but we'll rock up at 6:30, and then we don't start till like 8 because I don't know, like because I'm just sitting there just eating food, and then we just start whenever we start, right? But we don't start like straight away.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we need to like stick to schedules a little bit more.
Yeah. Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, we haven't summoned any dragons yet, so that's fine. Sure.
Hmm.
That was way too long of a silent pause for you, that I'm concerned.
Never. Might have been. Never know. But okay, so what? Like, because you played a few sessions now, what is your like impression of D&D so far?
Wait, what was that?
I'm like, because you've played a few sessions so far, like, what do you think of D&D in general now? Like so far?
Um, it's kind of weird because it's kind of like I'm trying to find that balance of being involved but not being too involved.
Yeah.
I've been trying to like have something going on the side. Like it's kind of like when I do the podcast with you. If I don't have anything going on, like I'm just like right now, I'm literally running around Van's place and just watching her redecorate her place while I'm talking to you. But if I don't have any thing on the side like House Dungeons or something like that, I feel like I just rant and just constantly make noise. So I'm kind of worried about
Yeah.
doing that in D&D. So like the last few sessions of D&D, I've been kind of just having like Honkai or something on the side because I
Yeah.
can't I can't do Lost Ark because I need the screen for all the stat sheets and the maps and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I've been kind of just keeping myself like not 100% in there. Otherwise, it would be literally just me talking and everybody else just getting annoyed.
Okay.
But it's just fun. What like seeing what other people do with situations. Because there's some situations where it's just like that's not what I would do, and then there's some situations where it's like that's exactly what I would do.
Hmm.
Like with Brad's character getting hit with a fireball, that would have been me if he wasn't in our party. Like
Yeah.
I would have
Yeah.
walked
It
up
was.
and I would have been like, "Hey yo, what up?" And then boom, fireball. But like it wasn't me because I was being a bush off to the side, so I was actually enjoying myself.
I gotta say the fact that he rolled the deck save and survived it. Because if he didn't roll well, he would have been at 0 and on the ground.
Yeah, which would have been funny because that's what happened to me the last time we walked into a room with enemies in it.
Yep.
So that's why I was kind of happy. It's like, oh, cool. I'm not the only one who like has to tank everything before we roll for initiative.
Although I do have to say this, when you went into like when you raised the fucking wild like the wild surge did perfectly fit like what you're trying to do as a bush.
Yeah,
It started sprouting
it
like
was it was
flowers
the
of
uh, it was
plants
the I am Groot build.
turning to be a bush, and then so you went even more and even more into a bush when you went into a rage.
Yeah, I'm just waiting. I just like there's just as much of a possibility that I never get to roll a 2 on that D8, and I never experience the art of instant transmission. But I'm
Yes, that is
hoping if
highly
I
possible.
but I'm hoping that I when I do get it, it's like in the most Giga Chad moment.
Okay.
Is it like, why do I hear boss music and then it just pans to my character and he grins and then you just hear the Dragon Ball Z instant transmission noise and I just teleport behind an enemy and chop him in half? Like,
Yeah.
that'll
Oh
be like
god.
that'll be like such an anime sort of like, you
Oh,
know,
that would be
it's like
pretty
despair
good.
music and then it's like you hear the boss music start, it's like ding 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 and and it just like slowly pans to my character, and then he just like smirks, and it just disappears. And then you hear like Doom music playing, and everything's just dying.
Oh, shit. Fucking hell.
It's like I think Mrs. is like recording, like writing down like all the stuff that's happening.
Oh,
Um,
she is.
so
She is.
it would be kind of cool to like try and make it like an animated sort of series, like later
That would
on.
be cool.
Like obviously not
Yeah,
like
that'd be
fully detailed animated. It would be kind of like maybe like Carbot sort of level animation, maybe a little bit like one step more detailed than that, but it wouldn't be like Box Machina level or
cool.
you know,
Yeah. No.
because I'm just not that good at a job. But it'd be kind of cool just taking the time to like read, because like obviously I'm there, I've experienced it, so I know what it was like when it happened, but also being able to like recreate it to make it look cool, like remake it to make it look cooler from a theatrical point of view. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like maybe get rid of like the not so boring bits or make the like less exciting bits flow better. So
Yeah. Yeah.
that would be a really cool project in the future to do. But that's still like a little whiles away. So right now I'm just like trying to enjoy it. So like I'm still trying to get into like the thing where I know that I could literally question everything and try and do stupid shit, and I have that option, but not try to do that all the time because it gets annoying.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it's
Yeah.
like, do you want to piss on the battery? You know what? Why not? But like if I try and piss on everything, it just gets annoying, right?
Yeah.
Which I feel like there's some responsibility on you as well to make it like, you have that, like you have the option of you piss on the battery, it does nothing, or you piss on the battery, it launches you into a wall, and you take, whatever amount D8, roll a D8 for damage, and you take that much damage, whatever.
Yeah.
So because
Yeah.
it's not like one individual person, it's like we as participants are kind of creating our own little stories, and then you have to like find a way to make that mesh while still creating the overall sort of story experience. So
Yeah, definitely.
it's basically like group brainstorming at that point, which is kind of just interesting because it's got like a mix of everybody's sort of flavor to it when you add it all up.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
So it's kind of like the closest thing to, because I used to have like a choose your own adventure books when I was younger.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
closest thing to that I've experienced recently.
Is that a good
So
thing?
I mean, I enjoyed them. I tried making my own when I was younger, but I didn't have like the whatever it's called. What is it? What was that program you showed me? What was it called? Is like Obsidian, or
Oh, yeah.
I didn't have that when I was like 12, so that would have helped with the whole connecting all the different numbers to get, because I had like a piece of paper with like 1 to 300 on it, and then like three boxes next to it, and then I just write the numbers that referenced that number. It was a shit show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I know Quiet Night's like gonna try and write into a book
I should
over
try to
time.
write a few. I think I know she
Yeah.
has one that she's been working on for a while. But I think her biggest problem is like just lack of self confidence.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Like even if it is bad, it doesn't matter. Just do it anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I want to give myself ear trauma, I'll just load up my YouTube channel and just boot up the first video that I uploaded and then start crying. Like your microphone could shit itself and it would still sound better than my first YouTube video.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it I mean, I'd have to go back and watch it, but
Don't do it, dude.
yeah.
Please spare me the pain and suffering as well as yourself.
There's a video idea for you. Go back and
What?
watch your first video again.
Oh, I react to my own videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know yet, man.
What was
I
your
don't
first
know.
video? Was it an art video?
It was an arc video. It was. I
How
think
long
my
ago was
thumbnail
that?
game has definitely improved since then. I actually was tempted to do an arc series, like a solo series again, from scratch. Because
Yeah?
I think I'd have the skills and the ability to do it better now than I did back then.
Hmm.
Because every time I log on to Arc, despite all the weird glitchy bugginess, I still really there's just something about it that I just really enjoy. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just like I just like suffering. I don't know, but you do the exact same thing. I see you on there every so often for like an hour, 2 hours,
Wait,
you know,
doing what?
playing Arc.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like you log in and you're just like, I know for a fact that something bullshit is gonna happen that's gonna piss me off, but I'm gonna log in anyway. And then it's just like verifying mods, and then you sit there and wait for it to download like 1 gig of data, then verify it, and then you have
Yeah.
to put the password in, and it loads in, and then you get on your mount, like 2 minutes in, you get off, and then all of a sudden you can see your eyeballs and the ghillie suit and everything, and you have to relog, and then you log back in, and then there's another 1 gig verifying thing, even though you just verified it like literally five
Yeah.
minutes ago, and you still do it anyway. And then you spend like 10
Yep.
minutes, you destroy like 3 rocks on your Anki, and you go back to your base to put it in your workbench, and then you have to go make dinner, and then you come back and you do the exact same shit all over again.
Hmm. Yeah.
But I
That is
still
true.
enjoy it. Is there like something wrong with me? Like, but I've been sitting here for like half an hour watching Van redecorate her place. And you know that thing that Animal Crossing villages, or Animal Crossing players have, where they're redecorating the island and then they get pissed off and redecorate it again?
Yeah.
She's moved like all of her buildings and stuff and all of her gardens on one side. And then you can see her character standing at it, looking at it. And I could already feel that she's like visibly getting mad IRL because she's moved literally everything back to where it was before. And my character's just been sitting on a chair with a upside down watering can on his dick this entire time, just staring off into space.
Oh god. I know that feeling there.
I know that feeling too, but
Oh,
I don't. I just try my best to ignore it.
oh, shit.
Yeah. I don't know, there's a lot of stuff to actually look forward to. Below the Stone came out, and I'm contemplating whether or not I should get it.
Like, what came out?
Below the Stone, if you look it up on Steam, it's like a mining like if you ever played the Stardew Valley, like the caves, the mines, it's kind of like
Oh,
that,
okay, yeah.
but like it's like a roguelite.
Oh, okay.
I've had it on my wish list for like ages, but now
Yeah.
it's just like, do I really want this or not?
Oh, we can vote for Steam Awards. Oh, yeah, Game Awards. Those nominations came out.
so Baldur's Gate 3, Baldur's
Is winning
Gate
every
3,
award it's nominated. Yep.
Baldur's Gate 3, Baldur's Gate
Yeah.
3, and then there was the other one. What was the other one? No, Baldur's Gate 3, I
Baldur's
think.
Gate. Yeah.
And then there was Baldur's Gate 3, and then Remnant 2 got one award, and then Baldur's Gate 3.
Yep. Yep.
And then you received an award because you're the only person on this planet that played Baldur's Gate 3 and haven't finished it.
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe?
Like, I gotta say, I'm surprised that Diablo 4 is even up for one nomination.
I'm not. I'm not. After seeing like, I don't want to call them like dick riders, but enthusiasts is probably
That's
a
what
better
they are.
word. Nah, we gotta keep it nice here. We don't want to make them mad, otherwise I have to read shit that I don't want to read. There's still
April
quite a
Fool's
lot
Day.
of them defending the game, even if the game was bad. It's like, I'm not a Lost Ark like dick rider, right? I'm a Lost Ark enjoyer. But if someone asked me, would you play, like, would you like to show me how to play Lost Ark? I'm like, no. Just go play something else. Like, unless you're already made the poor life choice of being stuck with this and making that decision, I'm not gonna show you because you have better things to do with your time. Whereas Diablo, it's the
Yeah.
closest thing I've seen that compares to like the Final Fantasy cult shit.
Um. Yeah.
It's the closest thing that I've seen. There's like
Yeah.
there were
Maybe.
people who were like very mad at the game because it was bad and still played it. And that's perfectly fine. I do the same thing. You know, Lost Ark is objectively in a bad place right now. I still enjoy it, so I still play it. But then you
Yeah.
have the guys that are like worshipping it as if it's like the greatest thing since freaking loot boxes. And those are the people that scare me. So I'm not surprised that Diablo got nominated for an award because those are the people who probably nominated. It's either that or the
True.
Lilith Sims, like, or both.
Yeah. Huh.
But did any other game even come close to Baldur's Gate?
What do you mean, like in terms of nominations or just in general?
Just in general, like, I don't think so. Like
Uh.
Remnant 2 is probably the closest thing I can think of after Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. There weren't that many good games.
Let's be
Actually,
honest, Initiative, this year it's been absolutely horrendous. Horrendous.
yeah, it
Like, you know, it's
hasn't been a
rough
lot of
when
good
one
ones.
of the greatest games of the year is that one jumping game where they literally robbed assets from the whatever store thing and just made like a freaking tower of floating assets where you had to jump to the top and you could watch people
Oh,
rage when they fell off the bottom.
yeah.
Like, you
Yeah,
know,
that's
it's rough
actually
when that's the pool that we're scraping from.
what did come out this year?
Ark Ascended, dude. Game of the year.
Oh,
Didn't
I
Skyrim come out again this year?
probably. Yeah, I'm both surprised and not surprised that Hogwarts Legacy did not get a nomination.
I mean, it was okay. It wasn't god tier.
Like, it's better than a lot of other games that came out this year.
Yeah, but like, are you measuring it based on how many other games came out that were shit, or you basing it on was it a good game?
It was a good game. Like it was good.
Yeah, but it wasn't great.
I mean, okay, what is in the Game Awards nomination?
You're gonna have to get this list, man, because I
I
don't know
am
where to find this. I would not know where to find this because I'm a dumbass.
nominee. View all categories. Game of the year. What's in the Game of the year? There's Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and and Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. I think only 2 of those games should be there, and that's Baldur's Gate 3 and maybe Legend of Zelda.
I don't know. I feel like
Uh,
Legend of Zelda was kind of overhyped, but I've never really been into Zelda, so I don't. I feel
I
like
mean,
there's a slight bias to it.
Zelda was gonna be in the Game of the Year of nomination anyway because it's Zelda. Like, that's
Yeah, I
purely
mean,
the only reason it's gonna be there. Baldur's Gate 3, like, it deserves being there. Alan Wake 2, I mean, like, it looks good, but
I haven't
I
played
wouldn't
Alan
say
Wake
it's game.
2. I don't know. Should I get it and play? Is it in? It's on PC, right?
Yeah, it's on PC.
Should I get Alan Wake 1 and Alan Wake 2 and just play it one week
Yeah, yeah, you should.
with a webcam with like the most deadpan, no reaction webcam?
Yeah,
It's like you have like a freaking door breaking down, the monster comes out screaming and shit. And it's like, oh hey there, buddy.
yeah. That would actually be pretty good to see. But, like,
Alan
Alan
Wake.
Wake 2, like, it just came out, like, yeah, from what I've seen, it looks like a good game. I don't know if it's, like, Game of the Year worthy.
Well,
Spider-Man
it's not
2,
gonna like it's not gonna change like the ethos of the gaming industry. Like
no,
Baldur's Gate 3 like literally shook the entire industry.
yeah, yeah. Spider-Man 2, I mean, from what
It
I've
was
heard from, like,
okay. It was
the
okay.
few people that I've heard talk about it,
It
it
was
was
okay.
good.
Yeah, it was okay.
Like
Especially the one with Venom and Mary Jane. That particular scene.
yeah, like, it I didn't hear that many people talking about it, like, across multiple, like, strands
But
of
was that a
media.
PlayStation only?
It was. Like, that is
That's probably one of the reasons why.
yeah. But, like, the
You
first
can't.
Spider-Man,
I don't think you
everyone was
can.
talking about the first Spider-Man, like, the second one doesn't
Yeah,
get
yeah.
you.
I don't think. I mean, like apart from maybe God of War, maybe I don't think you could have like a console only game be Game of the Year easily.
Like, Resident Evil 4, I mean, it's a remake, and then I mean, yes, it's a remake of a good
Which one
game,
was
but I don't
Resident
think
Evil 4? Is that the Chris Redfield one, or
uh,
is that the one?
I'm
Is
I
that
think
the
it's
one where they go to basically Africa and they have like the tentacle people?
no, that's Resident Evil 5, I think.
I don't remember which
That's
one
one
4 is.
what was the one with, I think Ada Wong, like, she's the main character of
Oh,
that
I know why that got nominated.
because of Ada.
And someone's Wong, I guess. Yeah, true. Yeah.
Like, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, I didn't even know that game fucking came out.
Which one is that? Is that the I
I
saw
don't
like an
know.
ad. I saw like an ad for a new Mario game, but I don't know what it was. I think it was like a.
I haven't heard a
It
single
isn't.
person talk about this Mario game, to be honest.
What is it called again? Mario
Super
Wonder.
Mario Bros. Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
Super. Oh, it's on Switch.
Yeah. And Zelda's
Uh,
Zelda. It's, of course, it's going to be in the fucking
I
Game of
thought they
the Year.
were coming up with like an MMO, like a Mario
No
MMO.
idea. Like, Remnant should be in Game of the Year, not like list. Uh, Hogwarts Legacy
Yeah,
mm, should like, I could just like justify it being there, also justify it not.
but
Diablo 4 does not
it's not a
deserve to be
strong
there.
candidate.
No, but like compared to the other
Diablo
ones,
4 does not belong up there.
no, it does not. Hi-Fi Rush
What
could
about the new Call
possibly.
of Duty, the Modern Warfare 3 re spin-off thing?
From what I've heard, like, it's not that good. The story's not that good. Like, it's only like a 4-hour story, and a lot of people were a bit angry about it. Uh, I don't know, but yeah, I like
Like
most of those
literally, it's
games. I don't
literally
think should be on
Baldur's
that list.
Gate 3 with a not very close second, Remnant 2,
Yeah,
and then everybody else didn't even finish. Like they just collapsed halfway down the track, and no one went to pick them up.
yeah, pretty much.
I don't know why I'm doing hand gestures, by the way, but I guess I'm Italian now.
Fair enough. But yeah, God damn it. I mean, City Skylines 2.
Never
good,
played
but
it, but
buggy
that's a
mess.
very niche thing, so I don't understand how that would get Game of the Year.
Yeah. What else have we got? Yeah, like I'm going through like games that came out this year,
It's not
and
looking good, is it?
not really. There's not really a large amount of like standout games.
See, I'm just wondering if this is like a rubber band effect from COVID, and we're just getting hit by the effects of it now. Because obviously, it takes a certain amount of years to produce stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
that's
wonder if
true.
this is just I can't say all the gaming industry is shit, because this might just be like an anomaly because of those 2 or 3 years that was shit.
Like I'm surprised Final Fantasy 16 isn't on that list.
It was okay. It wasn't god tier.
I would say it's better than Spider-Man 2 or Resident Evil 4 from what I've seen of it. But again, I'm not a critic, and so, this list was put together by judges and critics. So
Oh
what
yeah,
do I
because
know?
because their opinions matter because they only play the game for like the first hour before they make their opinion. But it's okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't there one of those game critics who couldn't get past the first boss and they gave the game the first, like 1 star or something like that because he
Oh,
couldn't get past the first boss?
yeah, yeah. Can't remember what that game.
Like
That was also Armored Core, wasn't it? Like something similar.
it might have been Armored
But
Core, but that shit to me is so funny.
yeah,
I don't know. I would place more value in someone who'd say made a YouTube video reviewing a game because they know lifed it for 500 hours than for someone
yeah,
who played it for like 2 hours. Like all their criticisms of the game, if they play it for 500 hours, I'd be like, okay, yep, that's an issue. And then I'd like dial it down by like 50%. And that's what my expectation would be.
yeah.
But, yeah. Is there any was there any Monster Hunter news?
No, nothing yet.
No Monster Hunter news.
Sadly, not.
And I'm hoping they come up with a Monster Hunter game next year.
They should, because they said they were going to have like a like a game in a popular franchise by March. Out and
Because Rise came out
out and
in
viable.
March as well, whatever year it came out in. So because I think one of the reasons why they do well is they release it like when it's dead, like during a dead time of the year.
Yeah, yeah, they usually do.
Like if you release it like March, April, sort of May ish, there's not most companies don't really release around that time because they usually release like between September and December. So you actually get a lot more traffic coming through. Because like Animal Crossing did that as well, and they carried half of society for like 6 months.
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
It's actually crazy because it wasn't actually a very long period of time, but it felt like forever.
That's true. It did feel like a long time.
There's a chance that Tarkov full releases at the end of the year.
That'll get delayed, most likely. It'll be another like point whatever patch, and then
Yeah,
next
but it's
year
not
will
like a
probably be.
studio. Okay. All right. Here's the competition: BSG Escape from Tarkov releases December, or Scorched Earth DLC for Ark Ascended releases December. Which one wins first?
Ah,
Really?
yeah, I have such little faith in BSG getting a product out on
Really?
time.
That's
Yeah,
crazy, dude. That's crazy.
they actually got Survival Ascended out in their time frame that they said they would, whereas the amount of times
Yeah, but they
BSG
didn't
Scorched
release it
Earth
for
would
free
go
though,
back.
like they said they would.
That is true. That is true, but they got it out within their time frame.
But they only got the base game out within the time frame. But it was supposed to have
Yeah.
all the DLCs and everything.
Yeah. But it's also BSG, and they have delayed things previously.
But it's Wildcard. They lit like
Yeah,
their
that is
publisher
true
or
as well.
whatever is literally called Snail Games. Like,
True. That is very true.
I'm very surprised you shot old Nikita down.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see how
I
things go.
honestly think Tarkov's coming out end of the year, straight up.
I
I'm
don't. I
actually
think it'll be another patch with a wipe, and then middle of next year will be the 1.0.
well, they're already ditching Unity 2021 and going straight to 2023. So
Are they?
honestly, yeah, honestly though, my headcanon is, you know how they had the Unity issues
Yeah.
with the charging for like whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the reason they were going to 2021 was because they already knew about that beforehand. Because I'm assuming, uh, you know, Tarkov is like one of the biggest Unity like
Yeah.
games out there, right? So they would probably already have a heads up beforehand. I think the reason they were going to 2021 first, because you know how everyone's just like, why are you going to 2021 instead of 2023, or you know the newest version?
Yeah.
And they were saying, oh, because you know the newer version has all these bugs and problems, and we don't want to encounter blah 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 blah. But you know your BSG like doesn't you're already having those problems without upgrading
The
to
current game.
2020. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's not an excuse. But I think honestly, the reason that they were going to go to 2021 first was because they didn't want to incur the increased costs from going to 2023 with that policy that they were going to implement. But now that they've
Yeah.
rolled back on it, I think now that they're going to 2023 straight away is because they don't have to pay those extra costs.
Maybe. But also, did you see that the CEO of Unity's leaving
Yeah,
because of
yeah.
this?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
There's no way he has any rapport whatsoever with anybody else with that with that level of controversy. Like he 100%
Yeah.
takes the hit there. Like there is like he dug his own hole.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, were you planning
Yeah.
on doing some Baldur's Gate tonight?
Uh, nah. I'll probably do some tomorrow.
Servers are back up. Man. Servers are back up. Van just like screaming in all caps in chat, "It's back up, let's go!" And then she kicks me out of her house.
Really? You know.
And she's like, "Oh, yeah." It's just like EUC green tick, and then I went to refresh the server list. It's like, "Ah, NAS is up, let's go!" And then whatever the player is no longer online,
You've
whatever.
been you've been kicked from this server. Yep. But yeah. Well, I mean, we should probably want like wrap this up then.
I mean, is there anything else that we missed? Or
Not really. I don't think we missed anything. I don't think we did. Oh,
nothing too crazy right now in the realm of what we're doing. Like Ark's been pretty chill. Lost Ark's been kind of chill. I've only just
surprising.
started getting the itch for Tarkov again. I uninstalled Survival Evolved because Survival Ascended is actually 80% functional.
Yeah.
So there's a chance I might be able to re-download Dota again because you know all that hard drive space. You know what I mean, boys? You know what I mean?
Oh god. You're like, yeah, that's true. I've got to download that again.
Dude, like, you know how you have like a love-hate relationship with WoW? Dota is that game for me.
Yeah. Oh god.
Also, there's gonna be that
Yeah.
new hero coming out soon, so I want to see what that guy's
Oh,
like. I
clown.
bet you he's totally not gonna be AIDS to play against at all.
Of course not. It'll be a perfectly balanced hero. I won't be abused in any way at all. But would be abused in any way at all.
I just hope we don't have another techie situation, and then we're good.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah, I'd say that's
You looking forward to anything? Are we planning a Cards Against Humanity sesh at the end of the year, or is that?
as far as I know, they're like Weasel's spoken about it. We've spoken about it like a few weeks ago that she does want to do it and get people together. I don't know if you would be there. I know you, me, Weasel would be there. Would Quiet Night be there?
I mean, she was asking about it the other day. That's why I'm asking. She's
Ah,
bringing it.
okay. I know why I'm probably show up. I don't know about Brad. I don't know if he would, but he might. I mean, the more people, the merrier. I say.
Did they update
Um,
the site that we were using to?
I have no idea. I have not looked at that site since last time we played it.
Other than that, is there anything else you're looking forward to? Or you
Not
just
really.
waiting for the year to be over so you can not have to be miserable?
I mean, yeah, just waiting for the year to finish up. Essentially, not really too much going on at the moment, and there's not really too much happening towards the end of the year either.
Hmm. Well, I mean, all I got to look forward to is I don't know where I'm gonna edit this, by the way. So hmm,
That's fair.
look forward to a potential Rel Gate 4 learning party. I can finally get my Phantom Legion customer title.
Yeah. Oh god.
Like part of me
Yeah,
is kind of hoping that we have room for you so you can enjoy. I mean, suffer with us.
that would.
But
Yeah, I don't know. That'd be interesting anyway.
I don't think it'll be too bad, to be honest. But yeah, there's gonna be like a whole bunch of learning parties and stuff tomorrow potentially as well. And then I still haven't worked out what week I'm gonna take a break from the stream so I can reset up everything. Might go
No,
touch some graph.
are you gonna set up like the what is it fucking called? Multi-stream like YouTube and Twitch, or are you just gonna stick to Twitch?
Nah, I don't think I'm gonna fiddle around with the multi-stream at the moment. Like if I were to multi-stream, I'd probably have to get the third monitor set up, and I not be bothered right now.
Fair enough.
I want to so I think Steel Series has this program that's basically like voice meter but better.
Okay.
So it lets you it's basically like it's like a Go XLR but like a digital one.
Okay.
So I'm probably gonna have to set up a third monitor anyway at some point. But I want to like redo some of the overlays on the stream and stuff like that. That's gonna take time. Like change some settings for the microphone. I'm not gonna be able to get that done in like 3 days. I'm gonna need like literally a full week for that. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Sort out all those tech issues.
yeah, so
Gonna be a
that's gonna be
pain.
fun. So I don't know when I'm gonna do that, but that's pretty much all I gotta look forward to outside of the stream at the moment, and hope nothing crazy happens over Christmas. Apparently it's the end of the year already, which
Yeah.
feels
Yeah,
kind of
that's the
weird.
thing. That is the thing.
You got any getting older plans?
No,
Celebrate or
not
anything?
really.
Any
No,
celebration plans or anything?
nope. Haven't really got anyone to like hang out with over the new year? Just family. Yeah.
So, you want to do 24 card girls with me? Is that what you say?
Uh, I don't have that many characters that
Oh,
kayak will run.
shucks. I tried. Boys. You know, you miss every shot you don't take. Oh.
I've only got the one at the moment. Soon to be two. So.
Oh, we could do kind girl like tomorrow, when you get after we do your braille.
Yeah,
We could totally do that. Oh, we're doing that. You're locked in.
okay.
It's okay. You can use the helicopter to do the shadow mech because you can steer yourself while you're doing that. So.
True. That is true.
You'll be right. You'll be right. You got this. I believe. I don't know. I miss doing raids with you, man.
Yeah, we do need to do more raids
Like
together.
jails feel less jail when I can see you like molding.
Oh shit.
But I really mold and raise anymore, so I have to live vicariously through somebody else.
Fair enough.
Well, that's pretty much it for this the Pood cast.
Yep. Yeah, I want to thank everyone for watching this video today. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Hit the subscribe button on Jamaican's channel. I've got Initiativ. All my links are down below the video. Hope you all enjoyed. Over to you, Jamaican.
Over to me. What do you mean?
Do your outro. And plug
I
your
have
video.
an outro. I don't know what I'm doing. My brain. I Twitch. Yes. Hello.
Links are below the video. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Or don't.
Up to
I'll
you.
hunt you down in your sleep.
What?
Huh? Happy, have a great day.